there's always something to play for. You're trying to get inside the top 20.
Still kind of looking for that TOURBound label.
Being TOURBound has been a goal of mine since I was a little kid.
Hashtag TOURBound has taken on a life of its own.
TOURBound to me is a lifelong dream.
It's a tag given to a Korn Ferry Tour player once they've stamped their name on a PGA Tour card.
Saying that I'm on the PGA Tour, it's always been a dream of mine.
As well as a rally cry throughout a taxing season.
It'd be incredible. Probably cry a lot.
But this year, only 20 PGA Tour cards have been crafted.
Cutting 10 cards is tough.
It's obviously more difficult. You got to play better.
The heat is on.
Everybody's nervous.
It's time to grind.
The difference between 20 and 21 is not a lot. You gotta keep the gas pedal down all day, every day.
Those who have mastered their craft only need to apply the finishing touches to their season.
It's exciting to be really close to that goal now.
There's no holding back.
Korn Ferry presents Inbound.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've wanted to play on the PGA Tour.
It means you're moving up.
A brand new opportunity and excitement and just a new environment.
It's what we all work for out here on the Korn Ferry.
I found myself thinking about, okay, what is the threshold to be TOURBound? In years past, everyone kind of knew it was right around 850 points with 30 guys, and now that it's 20, it's kind of, there's an unknown.
With just 20 cards available, the stakes and the uncertainty are high. But one theme always rings true.
Whether it's 20, whether it's 30, you gotta still play a lot of really good golf.
We all have the same goal. Everyone has a different formula for it.
Need an algorithm? Neil Shipley knows numbers.
1,100 points is kind of the number where you're on the bubble. If you get to 1,200, you're pretty much golden. Historically, that's kind of been the number.
In addition to his mathematically rooted mind, Shipley's game is suited for golf's biggest stages, which he proved in 2024 when he joined Victor Hovland as the second player in the last 25 years to earn low amateur honors at both the Masters and the U.S. Open in the same season.
Nice to see Shipley making the most of his opportunities so far.
He comes out, turns pro, and he's just kept the pedal down, kept the momentum going. It's great to see. He's a heck of a player.
The Pittsburgh native built on that momentum and earned conditional Korn Ferry Tour status via the FedEx Cup fall.
I've acclimated really well to the Korn Ferry Tour. I mean, I played PGA Tour events last year. That experience, I think, has paid dividends here.
In April, Shipley captured his first professional victory at the Lee Com Suncoast Classic in a 5-hole playoff.
Neil Shipley, a fan favorite, and now in just his 8th start on the Korn Ferry Tour, a winner.
Since winning, I've been in the top 20 in the points list all season. I'm just trying to keep my name there and hopefully get that card locked up as soon as possible. I'm approaching every week just with the goal to come out here and win.
In July, Shipley did just that and overcame a 7-stroke deficit entering the final day to capture the Ascendant presented by Blue.
I'm definitely more of a field player. I don't get too technical with my swing. I'm not out here calculating barometric pressure. If I wanted to, I could, but honestly, I feel like the juice isn't really worth the squeeze.
With a bachelor's degree in quantitative finance and a master's in data analytics, the Ohio State product by way of James Madison brings a deep appreciation for the numbers behind the game.
It helps out when you talk to some of the statistics guys that help guys out on the PGA Tour. I'm able to understand what they're talking about a bit more and maybe how they code things or how they model their stuff. Just as a player receiving that data, just understanding how they create it and how they get to that end product. I'll come out here and do a full range session on TrackMan, and what I'll do is I'll get numbers for each club. At elevation, I'll do full 3/4 high, 3/4 low, and like the nukes where you just hit it as far as you can. And then with the irons and woods, a couple different notes. But the reason I do the different 3/4 shots is so, like, if you hit something low out here, the ball tends to fall out of the air a little quicker. You see a huge difference when you get above maybe like an 8 or 9 iron. So we just want to know those numbers. Say we're into the wind and we're trying to flight something in there, like, okay, like this is gonna get hurt and this usually only flies this number. That's a challenging thing, is when you're flighting shots at elevation, those are the numbers you really need to kind of have dialed in.
It's also a lot of fun, you know what I mean? 7-iron goes 220 yards out here.
Yeah, and then we get the game of how far can we hit driver.
Right.
Like that was a fun one earlier this week.
What's your answer?
Did we hit 350 in the air?
We did.
Yeah,
so I think our goal this week, if we get one downwind and it gets a little firm, we want to try to crack that 400.
With aspirations as high as the Colorado Rockies and 2 wins under his belt so far this season, Shipley now eyes a 3rd victory, which would earn him an immediate promotion to the PGA Tour.
I'm really focused on taking care of business here on the Korn Ferry Tour, but I know a lot of those guys up there on the big tour. I want to start seeing them every week, that's for sure. I know that I belong out there. It's just a matter of getting out there.
Mitchell Meisner on the Korn Ferry Tour is a right-handed player who's been through it with his putter. He actually putts left-handed.
In college, I really was feeling pretty nervous over the putter, and my first time putting lefty was over Thanksgiving break, my senior year. I felt great over the ball, and I was like, this is fun. I had a really pretty solid spring semester, won twice, won the Texas AM, and then decided to turn pro and to pursue my dreams, and haven't necessarily looked back since.
In his 3rd season on the Korn Ferry Tour, 29-year-old Mitchell Meisner has seen steady progress each season, with a career-best 7 top 10 finishes this year.
My first year out there, I expected success. I had so much success on Latin in 2022, and when that didn't come early on, I got frustrated. This year, I kind of went into the year trying to have a little bit more grace for myself, you know, just kind of have more fun out there, and made the cut in the first Bahamas event, which was a huge, just like stepping stone for me to have a little bit more confidence, and then just kind of got the ball rolling for the year.
One unique aspect to Meisner's story.
There's Mac Meisner on the PGA Tour this season, the 2nd straight year. But his older brother, Mitchell Meisner, is in position to get his PGA Tour card.
We are probably each other's biggest cheerleaders, but there is a competitive atmosphere between us. Being the older brother, it did motivate me, and you know, it's kind of helped me start working on the right things. I've been a lot better at being grounded and the present, and just like focusing on what I can do. And I think that TOURBound will really almost motivate me more just to continue to get better. Hopefully I get that tag sooner rather than later. Trying to join him out there would be a dream come true.
Meisner isn't the only Korn Ferry Tour veteran looking to advance to the next level for the first time.
I think I've put myself up in top of leaderboards enough to be better and more comfortable with the discomfort, and starting to believe in myself more with my process, started to be a little more relaxed.
Mexico's Emilio Gonzalez is on the cusp of being tour-bound thanks to a career-best 6 top 10s this season.
There's been so many good players come out of Mexico. Adding my name to that list would just be something super special and something that I truly believe I could accomplish.
Fellow 3rd-year Korn Ferry Tour veteran Davis Chatfield is enjoying a career year as well, with 2 runner-up finishes in Chile and North Carolina.
Experience has played a huge part in the last couple years, just me progressing in my golf game. Every week I learn something new about myself or about my game. Being TOURBound would be awesome. I feel like I'm on the edge of it, but I still got a long way to go.
Pontus Nyholm knows the grind as well as anyone. Currently in his 4th straight season on the Korn Ferry Tour, the Swedish star has never been this well positioned this late in the season. But 2025 has been a breakthrough year that has placed him on the doorstep of his dreams.
I don't think anyone's really on the Korn Ferry just to, you know, play on the Korn Ferry their whole career. Everyone's trying to get to the PGA Tour.
Pontus Nyholm played college golf at Campbell University, won 4 times.
He spent a lot of time in his career with the Swedish national team. He's got the full game, just needs to put it together.
It's so easy to get caught up in lists and rankings and points and like where you're on the list and if you're in the top 20.
My game's changed so much, and just the way I think about golf from 4 years ago when I first got out here. And every time I had a bad round, I was like, okay, I'm swinging it bad. That's why I'm playing bad. So I went to the range and hit balls for 5 hours afterwards.
And that will be extremely disappointing.
And I've been really close a lot of times and just haven't really pulled it off. Had a lot of 36, 54 hole leads.
And Pontus would drop to tie for 5th now. You don't know if you're going to get this opportunity again. So it's extra pressure you put on yourself to make the most of this chance, because it might be your only one.
I've always known that my game's good enough. And I know if I play good, I'm gonna have a nice finish on Sunday. But it still doesn't make it necessarily any easier.
He's been in the lead a couple times and sort of struggles when you're trying to win for the first time. Having a lead, you're obviously like thinking about it a lot.
And that's sort of what I've been working on all year, just trying to block out results and be more process-driven and not trying to force anything.
When you look at his season, it's been very consistent.
The fact he's getting more comfortable out here, it's a testament to his mental game.
Inside the top 5 entering the final round for the 6th time in his career, years of scar tissue and a newfound outlook finally paid off on a Sunday in May in Knoxville.
When you're in contention like that, it's sort of, you're getting really focused on sort of doing one thing at a time. I told him, let's not look at leaderboards today, and he actually did something that I told him for once.
Nyholm for the win. Oh my!
Missing that putt in regulation, obviously gut-wrenching. I was 5 back going into the day, would have obviously taken a playoff this morning.
How about that putt? And the reaction as good as the putt. Nyholm, the 27-year-old Swede, picks up his first victory. He's having a heck of a season on the Korn Ferry Tour.
It was a process of 3-4 years of work, you know, coming to fruition. It's what I've been trying to do for a long time out here.
It's good for him to sort of get the monkey off his back. If I put myself in his shoes, like, I'd be thinking about a tour card as well. I'd sort of keep reminding him to give yourself a pat on the back for the win and to put you in the position where you are to have a chance at going to the tour.
He is right there in the top 20 in terms of points.
If he can get himself to the PGA Tour, his game translates very, very well to be able to compete out there and maybe do some good things.
From the moment you start playing golf, you dream of playing on the PGA Tour. Right? So just stick to my process, try and stay in the moment as much as I can, and then we'll see where we end up at the end.
24-year-old Johnny Keefer out of Baylor. He was so impressive last season on PGA Tour Americas. Been playing very, very well this season on the Korn Ferry Tour.
A guy that, as an amateur, wasn't meant to be this prodigy.
Ton of charisma, a lot of power off of the tee. He's fun to watch. He's always smiling, and he's just one of the personalities that you need to see in golf.
Hey guys, I'm Johnny Keefer, and welcome to my house. Here's my shrine. It's just stuff that we've collected over the years.
Johnny growing up was very athletic. You put him on a surfboard, he'll get up and start surfing.
My first sport was lacrosse. I started lacrosse in Maryland when I was 4 years old. And then as I kind of went on, my dad was pushing me towards golf. He figured out that bribing me with new lacrosse equipment to get into golf was the best way to get me in.
Johnny Keefer put his bartered lacrosse gear to good use and played competitively through high school, but ultimately saw a brighter future in golf, although his first love did provide its benefits.
The twisting and turning that you have to do in lacrosse helped it with a little bit of distance, or at least the motion.
In 2014, the Keefer family moved to Texas and established roots at TPC San Antonio, where Johnny honed his golf game.
Good to see his success. Thanks. Yeah,
It's
been
exciting
fun.
to see.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
I got a call from Johnny's dad in August of 2014, and he said, hey, we're moving to TPC San Antonio. We're not going to find a home and then a home club. We're going to find a home club and then a home. And I need a place where Johnny can own his game and get ready. He had tour aspirations from that day. So we welcomed him to the club, and from that moment on, I think we saw Johnny Keefer here every day.
That's kind of where it took off. There's one summer where I went out there at 7 a.m. every day and then stayed till 7 p.m. playing all day and started to really improve quick.
Keefer's hard work has paid off rapidly. In May 2024, he nabbed the 25th and final spot in the PGA Tour U rankings, which earned him status on PGA Tour Americas. where he amassed 1 win and 4 runner-up finishes in 10 starts, ultimately finishing atop the points list and earning Korn Ferry Tour membership.
I hit the ground running. I played really, really well up in Canada. And then on Korn Ferry, I probably came in with a little bit of bigger head than I needed to be. I missed my first cut, and then I got in a really good rhythm, got my head on straight, and just tried to have as much fun as possible.
Beauty there, really nice. His dad told me that he instilled upon Johnny when he was very, very young that golf is going to be fun, and to his dad's credit and to Johnny's credit, they really embraced that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm probably in my best state of mind when I'm having fun and I'm very relaxed. It's really easy to take ourselves too seriously because it's such an individual sport.
Did I?
He's a funny kid. He just comes up with stuff that makes people laugh.
My first impression of him was goofy, very loud, definitely a class clown. I think he's matured a little bit more, but still keeps the goofy side.
Having fun out there for me has always been kind of my style. I think on and off the golf course, I try and make people's days a little bit better, or crack a few jokes.
They get to see my feet.
Don't ever, though, mistake the fun side of Johnny Keefer. There's an assassin mentality in there from the other side.
When I'm competing, I can flip it on and off a little bit. I know when I have to be serious, I can be serious.
He's got a great mental game. He loves to chase. If somebody's ahead of him, he's going after him. He's one of those guys that when he feels like there's a need to step it up, he's just got another gear.
Hey, boy. Go ahead, John.
John does a really good job of keeping cool and kind of refocusing and turning that negativity into something positive.
Great 4.
It's definitely a strength to be able to go out on the golf course and reset almost any time I hit a bad shot.
Keefer's tenacity was on full display at the Veritex Bank Championship, where he turned a 36-hole lead into his first Korn Ferry Tour win.
Watching him grow into his professional career has been really cool. When he gets that PGA Tour card, it's going to be so fulfilling and so cool to see.
3 months later, Johnny added his second victory this season and secured his TOURBound status.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, thank you guys. It says TOURBound. Come on. That is so...
He just excelled, and it's crazy how quickly he got where he is.
Hey, look at this.
Oh my God! They gave it to you.
That's so sweet, huh?
Yay! Oh, that's so cool. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, love you guys. It's been a while since I got a new lacrosse stick.
Yeah.
Competing against the best in the world is kind of what we all grow up and dream about. And the dream is definitely coming into fruition, but being where my feet are is really important. Obviously, there are a lot of things that I'm really excited for. I think at the same time, I've got work to do.
Hank Lebioda, he's trying to get back to the PGA Tour.
While the Korn Ferry Tour is often viewed as a springboard for young talent,
A champion in the Bahamas.
It can also be a platform or a reproving ground for past PGA Tour members seeking a return to golf's biggest stage.
We talk about the game getting younger, and it is, but I have a lot of experience that I can draw on.
Justin Suh, a winner on the Korn Ferry Tour in Argentina, that hopefully will get him back to the PGA Tour.
You never know when you're going to play well. You never know when you're going to play bad. You have to adjust quick, or it's going to eat you.
Austin Smotherman lost his card after having full PGA Tour membership, so he's been playing mostly on the Korn Ferry Tour.
The unknowns of the golf life. I think a Korn Ferry season in the middle of a couple years on the PGA Tour is okay. We can handle those kinds of adversities.
In 2021, Austin Smotherman earned the final tour card.
Smotherman finished 25th in the regular season, and a couple of years ago in Omaha, he was on that bubble, bouncing around.
Good? Is it enough? It's enough? Oh my God, dude.
4 years later, he has shined in his second stint on the Korn Ferry Tour.
How about it? How about it? Austin Smotherman, a winner again on the Korn Ferry Tour. First time in 4 years.
With 2 wins and 7 top 10s, Smotherman's journey comes full circle, this time as the first player to be named TOURBound.
Hey, how you doing, mister?
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. They drugged me into this.
By the way, that's Austin's grandfather. Go ahead, sir. Do you have some news for us?
You're going to have to go back to the tour.
Is that right?
You're going to get another card, and we can use a little card.
I love it. I love it. How about that? It was cool to hear from him. It's chills, and it's a lifelong memory I'll never forget. He's watched me play golf since I was 3 years old. I want to be back on tour and TOURBound for me and my family, getting back to the PGA Tour. That was one of our biggest goals. We had the birth of our second daughter last June. I want my girls out there with me. I want my family with me. It's the best players in the world playing together every single week. It's what we all work for out here on the Korn Ferry.
With his 2026 PGA Tour card in hand, Smotherman now looks to expedite his return with the rare 3-victory promotion.
If I'm out here and hopefully take care of business one more time, I would be honored to have my name on that list of all those guys with the Battlefield promotion. Just go enjoy every shot we hit and see where they fall and keep smiling along the way.
With 2 PGA Tour cards accounted for, only 18 remain as we enter the 4th quarter of the 2025 season. It's time to hammer down and prove that you're worthy of being inbound.